80.
I don't really like to do this, Skip Bayless, but I'm going to do it anyway. KD, all his fault. Not all of it, but a lot of it's his fault because he had the ball in his hand at the end of the game. And that's when you say that's the most precious time of the game. We're going to forget everything else. It came down to 12.4 seconds. And he got trapped with the ball. He threw the ball. He didn't get trapped. He picked up his dribble. He threw a back. Got Clay trapped in the corner that couldn't get off a good shot. Plus, Clay was already injured. Clay was 0 for 3 at that point in the second half. Why you would pass the ball to him, an injured player, and not just take it yourself, because I'm sure another reason why he didn't call a timeout, Steve Kerr, is that I got the ball in Kevin Durant's hand. Good things are going to happen. So I don't really – and Steph had a huge third quarter, 17 points. He had 11 points in 95 seconds, plus he had 2 steals. He was plus 10. KD, 0 steals, 0 blocks. He was plus 2. And the ball was in his hand. He could have either got the game to overtime or won it with a 3. And he forced Clay in the trap corner, and they didn't even get a decent look at the basket. So, KD, you got to take this one.
Once again, I will buy it that Kevin Durant blew it with the ball in his hand at the end of the game. He made a bad choice. I don't know why he felt he needed to bounce pass to a Klay Thompson, cutting down the baseline away from the basket when he's hobbled already, and he would have to pivot and turn and completely break his momentum one way and try to rise up and shoot a jump shot the other way. I didn't get it, but he blew it. I will give you that. I wish he could have gotten to the free throw line because he is the #1 free throw shooter in the playoffs right now. Of the 16 players with 45 or more attempts, he's #1. He's 84 of 91. LeBron is 12th on that list of free throw shooters. So I wish he could have gotten to the basket, but it was chaos. They didn't have a clue. It was an abomination of a last play. And I still say, if you look at the bigger picture of the fourth quarter, and I'm all about the fourth quarter, Kevin Durant actually played better in the fourth quarter than Steph Curry did. Steph Curry had an explosion that he is fully capable of doing because we saw him do it the other night in Game 3, and he did it again in this third quarter in Game 4. But you know what? I'm starting to see a pattern. I've been hard on James Harden in the postseason. I'm seeing Steph Curry come up real small in a lot of postseason fourth quarters. I'm just not sure he's that guy. He has never been able to live up to his MVP seasons in the postseason. And Shannon, look at the fourth quarter numbers for Steph Curry. Statistically, in the box score, he winds up 1 for 8. But did he not get a wide open look from 3 at the end of the game? And I didn't know the buzzer had gone on. I didn't know he didn't beat it. So he didn't just miss it. He missed it badly. That's to send it to overtime. That's a Ray Allen shot. And he missed it woefully from pretty much the same place. Ray was on the opposite corner. But the point is, he wound up with 1 assist in the fourth quarter, did Steph Curry, and he had 1 turnover, and they had 4 as a team. They just played horrendously bad, but 1 for 8 should have been 1 for 9 in the fourth quarter. That's just so wrong for Steph Curry, a 2-time MVP, to come up that small.
True.
And remember, Kevin Durant did make 1 big jump shot that I thought had given him the cushion they could hold on to, and CP3 said, nope, I got this, and he made a big 3 on top of that to cancel it. Kevin Durant got to the free throw line 4 times and made all 4 free throws, and I just wish he had gotten there at 1 last time because he would have made those 2 free throws to tie.
Well, I would have preferred him shoot the ball. Kevin Durant in that situation is not a playmaker. He's a shot taker. He's a shot maker. So I want him to do what he's great at. That's scoring the basketball. I know he had struggled shooting the basketball, but when you're a scorer, you always feel the next shot's going to go in. He's tall enough to rise up and shoot over anyone. And I know he can get that shot off over P.J. Tucker because I've been watching him do it for 4 games.
I have no doubt that he lost sleep over that last night, that in the end, as he looks back at the tape, why didn't I just go ahead and rise up and shoot it? Because that was all that was there for him, because nobody cleared the side. They actually clogged the side.
Right.
And he's thinking about taking it to the rack, and then he's thinking, uh-oh, maybe I should pass it to Clay, who's momentarily open on the baseline. And they are a share the ball kind of basketball team, but it's the wrong idea. who's the alpha here? Who's the closer? I think they all think it's Kevin Durant. He's the reigning Finals MVP, and he should have closed the deal last night. At least had the guts to go ahead and rise up and take the shot.
And I heard my guy say he don't lose no sleep after the ball game.
Yeah.
Cause you know why? Cause he always gonna make the right play.
Really?
Yeah, the end result. See, we don't make decisions based on the outcome. We make the right decision. If you make the right decision, more time than not, good things are going to happen.
Yeah.
So whether he take the shot or he passes to someone that can take the shot. Because think about it, we're passing to the fourth best three-point guy ever, Joy, in the short porch, Kyle Korver. That's what LeBron did. That was the right play at the time.
But remember, the best player on the planet has the ball in his hands.
No, that's KD.
No, you told me it's LeBron James.
It
So
is.
I'm going with that hypothesis
No,
right
no,
now.
that's the truth.
And so here's LeBron James in Game 3, last year's Finals, in his house.
Yeah.
With the ball in his hands, he's up 4 points with a minute and a half left, and the ball's in his hand, so he can make whatever decision he wants to make.
And he did.
Well, wouldn't you think the king could get that home in his palace?
But that was not the play called out of the timeout. If you look at the play how it's drawn up, Kevin Love is trying to set a screen on Steph Curry. Steph rolls out of it, beautiful. Oh, but
Steph,
hold on.
who can't play defense.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Let me make sure I'm right now. So now, fast forward.
Yeah.
2018, Joy, the best player on the planet, has the ball in his hands with 12.4 seconds on the clock. Now, don't you think he can just rise up over everybody at 7 foot? No. We don't do that. But see, I keep telling you, Skip Bayless, LeBron is computing thousands and thousands of scenarios instantaneous.
Yeah.
He knows what's going to happen before it's going to happen because remember he said, I can see things before they develop. So he's always like 1, 2, sometimes like 4 steps ahead. He knew what was going to happen. He knew Draymond was going to force him to his left. He knew Kevin Durant was going to slump in, and then Kevin Love was going to get that pick on Steph. Steph did a great job of spinning out of it and at least contesting Kyle Korver. But I want Kyle to shoot that shot every time. On that short porch, going to shoot his heel. Yeah.
So you don't think LeBron lost any sleep after that game last year? No?
Hey.
Do you think he lost any sleep after the 2014 finals or the 2011 finals?
No, you don't lose, Skip. It bothers you when you lose a game. But I've only lost sleep, Skip, when I lose after a ball game, win, lose, or draw. I'm still so emotionally charged that I can't sleep. But anyway, you can normally rest better, Skip, if you like, you know what, there's nothing else I could have done. You can sleep and live with that. LeBron going to bed like, man, he had 41. He had what? Double-digit rebounds, like 8 or 9 assists. What else could he have done? Yeah, he'd like to take the shot. Kyle Korver makes that shot. We're not talking about it. It's just like when Michael Jordan passed to Steve Kerr or John Paxson. They make the shot. Jordan made the right play. But had he missed it, everybody would say, well, Jordan should have shot. He's the best player.
He called the play in the huddle on the sideline.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it does.
Tell Lou called that play in the huddle.
But you're telling them you're going to make the shot. And when Michael tells you you're going to make it, you're going to make the shot.
Just stop it.
Yeah.
Just because he said, when Michael tells you, so now.
That's what happens when you're the
That's
GOAT. You have
blasphemous,
those
Skip, baby.
powers.
Remember you told me that's blasphemous.
Yeah.
All I know.
No.
I lost sleep last night because I finally lost a bet over a game I could do nothing about. Nothing about.
We down to 9.
I had to watch this nightmare unfold right before my very eyes.
And guess what?
And I couldn't stop it.
And guess what? By the time this final's over, I'll be even with Duke.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a lot of bets. We can make 9 more bets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might just do it one fell swoop.
The NFL has a new national anthem policy.